Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, students, parents, and esteemed staff of Huntley High School. I'm Justin Strone. I proudly serve as the Dean of Students here at Huntley High School. It is with joy and gratitude that I stand before you today to extend a heartfelt welcome to our Breakfast of Champions celebration for December 2023. Now, before we dive into our program, I'd like to take a moment to express my sincere appreciation. Thank you all for being here, for taking the time to share this special occasion with us. Your presence adds warmth and significance to this gathering, and we are truly grateful for your support. As you peruse the programs at your tables, I encourage you to explore the HHS social media tags at the bottom. These tags enable us to share the wonderful moments of today's celebration. And don't forget to scan the QR code at the bottom right, which will grant you access to a video of this month's Breakfast of Champions celebration in about a week or two. Now let's talk about the heart of today's event. Our Breakfast of Champions is all about recognizing those students who embody the values of hard work, caring attitude, and positive energy by making an impact not only in their classrooms, but in the lives of their teachers and fellow students. As we all know, being part of a school community is a unique experience. It is a place where young minds embark on a journey to discover themselves, their place in this world, and how they can make a difference. This journey isn't always smooth, but it's incredibly meaningful. Now, each month, our dedicated teachers are asked to reflect upon their students and select someone they wish to honor and appreciate. These students have been chosen because they've enriched the learning environment with their kindness, determination, and positivity. Today, we have the privilege of celebrating the accomplishments of 8 remarkable students. In a moment, you'll hear from our incredible staff members who have eagerly embraced this opportunity to shine a light on just how much your student means to all of them. Their heartfelt stories and expressions of gratitude will undoubtedly warm your hearts and further underscore the bond that ties us all together as a school family. Teachers, when it's your turn, please come up to the podium with your students and all of their guests. You will find your notes and certifications up here. After your remarks, you can present your student with their well-deserved certification, and we'll capture a quick group photo. So, without further ado, from the Science Department, Mr. Bassoni will be recognizing Jill Dobeck.
Hello. I am Mr. Bassoni in the Science Department. I am a Vanguard chemistry teacher, and I am here to nominate Miss Jill Dobeck. Jill Dobeck is an extraordinary student who is mature beyond her age group. She works hard every day for herself to fully understand the work that gets put into the chemistry classroom. And she really goes out of her way to help other students in the class as well. It's kind of like having a secondary teacher in the classroom. It's full of juniors, and she is a sophomore. So she's in our honors Vanguard chemistry curriculum, and really does a good job every day to work with the kids and notice if struggles exist amongst others, it's going to affect the overall, what can we get done today and how can we do more? So she will become a secondary teacher if what she understands is true and goes out to help everyone else in the classroom. Now, there is only about 4 or 5 kids in the class, but if I need a helper, I call on Dobeck. Even when it comes to math, in our classroom, if the kids have a math test upcoming in the next few hours, she'll stop what she's doing, even if it's chemistry related, and teach them math on the board. Something that I haven't done in a while, but there's things that I don't know that Jill is currently working on and will do it better than I can, and I'm all for it. So I thought it would be a great way to recognize a student here who is a perfect model of what you look for in an ideal student, who's going to be extremely successful when she is older. She already told me she wants to be a flight surgeon, and I asked what that is. Jill, you have great characteristics that we like to see in students in the building, and I look forward to honoring you this morning. This is the only thing I'm doing today. I am actually heading to Louisville here in a second for a conference, so I'm out the next 3 days, but I thought to come in here to honor Miss Dobeck.
Thank you.
There you go,
Up next, representing the English department, Corey Kowalski will be recognized by Mrs. Fulton.
Good morning. I am proud to have Corey in my college and career English class. He's a student that every teacher wishes they had. He walks in every day saying good morning and will leave every class period. Have a great rest of your day. It's just a great way to start your morning. He has the mentality of always putting others first. Corey consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic, always participates in class discussion, asks insightful questions, and constantly goes above and beyond in his class assignments. Corey's dedicated to his studies is truly commendable. However, what truly sets Corey apart is his positive attitude and ability to inspire others. He is always willing to lend a helping hand to his classmates. Corey's kindness and empathy create a supportive classroom environment where everyone feels valued and respected when they're around him. Corey is also a student athlete. He participates in lacrosse for our high school team, and his commitment to his sport is evident. He leads by example. Corey, I look forward to hearing all about your lacrosse season and also attending a game of your senior year. He's an exceptional student and a true role model. His dedication to his studies, positive attitude, and leadership skills make him an inspiration to his peers and a joy to teach. I'm so glad to have the opportunity to meet and teach you this year. Keep being you. There you go. Congrats. Thank you.
Step down.
Okay, receiving the award from the PE department, Aiden Svek will be recognized by Mrs. Hendrickson.
Last minute changes. Okay, good morning everyone. I am Erin Hendrickson. I am a group fitness teacher here at Huntley High School and Health. This is Aiden. Aiden is an outstanding student in my group fitness class. I was lucky enough to also have him in health last year. Although Aiden is one of my quietest and the quietest students I have ever had, do not let that fool you. Aiden is one of the most motivated and disciplined students I have ever had. Aiden's commitment to his fitness journey is evident in every aspect of his participation. His calm, cool, and collected demeanor is contagious in the fitness room, around the track, and in the mat room. Aiden helps in creating an atmosphere of focused energy. His dedication to his personal development and improvement is not only an inspiration to every student in my class, but to myself as well. I think that's my favorite thing about him. Despite his reserved nature, Aiden's actions speak volumes about his drive. Whether it's executing a new exercise or a new challenge, or improving his mile time, pushing through routines, he's consistently setting the bar high not only for himself, but the small group that he works with as well in class. His silent determination is infectious and, like I said, contagious. He's quietly motivating others to elevate their own performance. Aiden leads by example. He embodies the characteristics of a driven, motivated student who seeks not only personal success, but the success of his group and everyone around him. In addition to his outstanding performance in group fitness, he is an individual who also balances academics and also has a job, I think, still. Yeah? Okay, that's good. Last time we talked to you, had a job. Despite the challenges of juggling work and school, he also has the ability to manage his time effectively and on top of all these characteristics, Aiden is also very musically inclined. He's on the drum line here at Huntley High School. Aiden's ability to excel in diverse areas of his life, from academics to fitness to motivating not only people his age, but people my age, makes him a role model for his peers and staff. He is an exceptional student at Huntley High School, and I am so proud of you, Aiden, and I am so happy to be celebrating you today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mrs. Kosova from our World Languages Department will be recognizing Harley Cravens.
Good morning, everyone. Today I have the honor to nominate as our French champion, Harley Carmen. I have had the joy of being Harley's French teacher for the past 3 years. What is most impressive is that Harley's first year of foreign language journey started on Zoom, which on its own, it's unprecedented. Taking a French 1 class over Zoom during COVID was a nearly impossible feat. None of these students had ever taken a foreign language class before. And now they had to be exposed to speaking, reading, writing this language all on a screen during a global pandemic, which explains why so many of my students, unfortunately, didn't continue learning French. You cannot blame them, can you? It wasn't easy, it was actually incredibly challenging. While obstacles can be discouraging for some, for Harley, they are an opportunity to rise to the occasion, serving to further motivate and drive her. So she's now currently in French 4. Yeah. I'm about to list 101 reasons, almost. Please be patient. Why Harley deserves this honor. Harley is a strong presence in our classroom. She has a good work ethic, dedicating herself always to any assignment, group discussion, or exam. Harley is hardworking and has an eye for detail, but really detail. She will ask why, what is the past participle, that's past tense, and so on and so on. Yes, putting all of her effort on a given task. I can continue on and on and on with listing all of Harley's wonderful qualities. However, they are not the main reason I have nominated her as our French champion. I have rarely before as a teacher seen such growth, not only in learning the language, but character growth as well. Harley is deeply passionate and enthusiastic and curious about learning the foreign language. And this is contagious and changes the dynamic of the entire classroom. And it is not surprising that she chose to discuss why different language should be taught in schools for her Socratic seminar presentation, which is on Monday, right? And finger crossed, everybody. I teach my own children and students to be humble about their wins. On the other hand, I like boasting about their accomplishment and hope I did a good job with Harley today. So, Harley, I have only one piece of advice. Don't please ever change. Keep growing, and I cannot wait to hear about all of your future successes. And lastly, I want to thank this wonderful family for raising such an amazing human being. Thank you.
From our CTE department, Mrs. Zila is excited to recognize Logan Borzich.
All right, happy Wednesday. Every day for 3 years in a row now, when I greet my students with something like Happy Wednesday, I can count on Logan to say it back to me. I've had Logan now for 3 years, like I said, in computer science, and I've known him to be one of the most respectful, responsible, and involved students I've ever had. He just impresses me so much with his consistency of being a friendly student who generally loves learning. In classes, he's just so interested in knowing as much as possible. He's so inquisitive and wants to learn as much as he can about computer science. He pushes himself to always get better, both in and out of the classroom. I've had many conversations with Logan this year about how he joined the cross-country team, and even though it was not easy for him, he pushed through, finished every race, no matter how hard it was. He just is always pushing himself to get better. But what really sets Logan apart, made me want to nominate him for this award, is in addition to being involved in so many things at the school, having an extremely difficult schedule with no study hall, very busy schedule. Logan chooses to give up his lunch period to be part of a new program at the school that we have where students disassemble Chromebooks so they can be used for spare parts. And Logan gives up that lunch period to do that job just so he can learn more and to help the school. Logan's impressed the people in charge so much that I've heard multiple times about what an awesome job he's doing and how dedicated he is to the job. Everyone I know that has met Logan is so impressed with how polite and driven he is. We also love his just positive, infectious personality. It's for all these reasons and many more that I have nominated Logan for the Breakfast of Champions.
From the Social Studies Department, Ms. Gaudio and Mrs. Green will be recognizing Shayna Ches.
Good morning. My name is Jenna Gaudio, and with me is Noelle Green. This morning we are recognizing Shayna. Shayna has undergone an incredible transformation in her academic performance in U.S. history this semester. Shayna has worked with Ms. Green and myself and took proactive steps to improve her learning. Through a combination of self-discipline and utilizing new study techniques, she has successfully and dramatically improved her understanding and her grade in U.S. history. Shayna's heightened focus in class is evident in classroom discussions when she's consistently answering questions correctly, thoughtfully analyzing historical documents, and working to grow her critical thinking skills. I have noticed a significant improvement in her quality of work, her engagement in the material, and her focus during class. In addition to Shayna's commitment to herself, Shayna's story serves as an inspiring example of how hard work, determination, and an innovative approach to learning can lead to outstanding results. We see these new skills, especially self-advocacy, spilling over into all areas of her life. We are so proud of you, Shayna. Way to go and keep up the great work.
Thank you. Can I get a...
Presenting one of our Raider Pride Awards, Mrs. Ruiaco is excited to recognize Ridwan Kader.
Good morning. So I have known Ridwan for the past 2 years as his school counselor. I remember meeting Ridwan in the fall of 2022 and was impressed by your sense of caring for many people in your world while trying to do your best here at school as well. You dealt with the loss of your grandfather at that time, and I know that was really hard on you, and that impacted his junior year. He speaks of a lesson he learned during this time of but valuing his family and not taking things for granted. So that really showed like your great sense of growing your family and really taking that not for granted anymore. Since that time, Ridwan has processed his experience, has been more focused with his schoolwork, and towards being the first of his family to attend college. I enjoy seeing you grow and your confidence and become more assured about himself and his place in this world. He's excited to continue his education after leaving high school and has dreams to work in the dental field. You're probably gonna hate that I put a quote in from you, but a quote that he lives by is, "Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits." And that really sticks with me, and I really see that in you this year. I'm excited to see you continue and reach your goals and know that you can succeed in anything that you put your mind to. And I'm so happy to be seeing you grow and seeing you succeed in the senior year.
And finally, presenting our other Raider Pride Award, Peyton Taylor will be recognized by Mrs. Taylor.
No relation, by the way. All right, I'm Nikki Taylor. I have known Peyton for the last 2 years. He has had remarkable growth over these last 2 years. He has shown not only growth, but resilience and determination just to achieve his goals. Peyton stands out not only for his academic achievements, but also for his remarkable perseverance in overcoming various challenges. His commitment to success is evident in his consistent effort and unwavering determination to excel, even when faced with adversity. Through hard work and resilience, he has surpassed expectations and emerged as a role model for his peers. One of the most impressive aspects of Peyton's journey is his proactive approach to shaping his future career in teaching. As a Link Crew leader, he has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills, compassion, and genuine desire to support and guide fellow students. The dedication he has exhibited in this role exemplifies his passion for education and mentoring. What sets Peyton apart is his unwavering commitment to continuous improvement. He consistently seeks opportunities to learn, grow, displaying commendable thirst for knowledge and deep understanding of his responsibilities associated with his desired career path as an educator. Thank you, Peyton. Wonderful job. I know, right?
Thank you.
Please join me in another round of applause for all of our students, friends, families, and presenters. Parents, guardians, families, and friends, thank you for supporting such wonderful young people who will continue to be a positive influence in our school and community, and thank you for making time this morning to help recognize your child. Students, excuse me, please know that your character and hard work do not go unnoticed. These wonderful staff members chose you because they see something in you of who you are and the work that you put in. Keep up the great work. And staff, thank you for your commitment to learning and for taking the time today to recognize one of your students this morning. We are so happy you could take part in this month's Breakfast of Champions celebration. This morning's Breakfast of Champions celebration was filled with sincerity, warmth, and heartfelt recognition for the extraordinary individuals in this room. Once again, thank you for being with us here today. Now, as we wrap up, my last request is that all students come forward and take a group photo with their certificates. After the group photo, feel free to use the backdrop to take more photos. And at the end of the celebration, students will head towards your first hour class. We still got about 15 minutes, so we still have time. But come on up with your certificates.